Hello there, all my wonderful friends. How are you today? Today is part 2 of the video that I tried 60 plus products in the months of April and May, and I bought them all so you don't have to. So today we're doing the other stuff. If you haven't seen that part 1, I will make sure try to make sure I leave it in a card for you up in the corner up here. You can click on that, or I will make sure that it's listed for you down below, or you can go to my page and find the video right before this one. I have a number system that I always do. It comes up on the screen. The number corresponds with the product I'm holding up at that time. Remember the number, go down into the description box, and you will have all the information, including the color of the product that I wore or showed, and also a link that will be there, and those are affiliate links, and if you use them, I appreciate that. YouTube also has their affiliate program, and it will show up before the description box, and it's a great way to shop as well. Also, all the makeup and the jewelry and the clothing I have on is always listed and linked down below for you because I get asked about it every single time. Let's do this. Part 2, starting off strong. I want to show you this. This is something I got suckered into. This is a viral little product on TikTok. It's from Persona. It is a pencil sharpener. It's a good pencil sharpener. It's got a cool feature about it, right? You put your little pencil down in there, it sharpens, you know, it's got a regular sharpener there, drops into there. You don't have to worry about the little things going everywhere. I think it's a cool concept. I don't know why I got suckered into it. My other one is a dual one where you can do fat pencils and then these skinny pencils. So I don't know, it's okay. I'm glad I got it, but it's not the best pencil sharpener I've ever had, or it's not, blows me away pencil sharpener. So I bought the Saie blushes. Everybody went nuts over these Saie blushes, and they're good. They're really pretty. It's like a soft focus blush. It's radiant blush powder. This color right here is called Bella. It's that bright pink, so pretty. This is a very true blue pink. I love that. I think that's so gorgeous. And I am going to just tap a little bit of this on, because you know what I did earlier? I did put on a lavender blush because I have on my bronzer also. It kind of mixed with it and it didn't make it look like the lilac ones normally do. I actually like this to go under my eyes. So that one's real pretty. And then this one is called Mia, and it is more of a rose tone. Very pretty as well. These are a little bit softer blush as far as how they go on. They do have that pretty radiance in them, not a shine, not something you're going to be, super glowy about. Just a little bit of that incandescent look on your face. I also got these 2 blushes from Sephora, from the Sephora collection. They're the colorful blushes, and we've seen these before, but these are a glaze finish, kind of like a highlighting blush type situation. This has way more highlighter in it than the ones from, by the way, that one is the color Pink Sunset, than the ones from Saie. And then this one is the color Moon O'Clock, and this is really pretty too. A little bit dark for me, but if I share it out, I'm okay. What you have to be careful with a blush like this is you are going to get those super glowy cheeks. So you want to go in very sparingly to begin with so you don't get too much on there. But they're pretty. They're very pretty. They're very nice formula. I find that if you want to, you can take a cream blush and then put some sort of a powder over them like this. You have a very budge-proof look for the day. My blush always seems to fade away for the day. But I did like this formula. Another blush, I got a lot of blushes, so hang with me. Moira. I brought these to you a while ago in a dupes video about the Merit blushes. They're basically the same thing. They feel exactly the same to me. They are such a nice formula, very balmy, beautiful. You can use them on your lips. You can use them here. I'll put them on my lip. You can use them on your lips. You can use them on your face. You can use it across the eyes a little bit if you want to. They're very, very pretty. Now, let's tell you what colors they are. I think Moira is one of those companies that's like an unsung fabulous company. The one that is super pink is called Sweet on You, and the one that is more of a natural peachy pink is called Talk to Me. So these are beautiful. This one from Huda Beauty is her liquid blush, and she came out with this specific color, and of course I can't read that to save my life, so I got the lip gloss, the blush, and the powder. Got all 3. By the way, they're all really, really good. And this one is more of a lilac color. It's really pretty. It really is very nice. And when you do a lilac, you're gonna think, oh my gosh, I gotta shy away from that because it's too much. But on someone that is truly a cool toned person, it looks so good because it is super brightening. A lilac is super brightening for a person that is very cool toned. And it's hard to find a really good cool toned blush. So this one is really, really good. I really liked it. And then I tried on my cheeks today this one from Covergirl, and this is this stick blush, and it's called Skin Enhancer Blush Balm, and Covergirl True Blend, and the color is Sweet Violet. So I do have this on, but of course I did put that other Saie blush on top of it. Beautiful blush. Look at the pigment in there though. Be careful. So this is what I would do. Put it onto your brush. So pick it up with your brush. This is a nice brush to do that with because it has that dual-sided one. And then tap it into your hand a little bit and then go onto your face. You're going to be so much happier with the way that it turns out, because if you just go into your face, you're going to be blending forever because it is that pigmented. But so pretty. I thought this was a great new release for Covergirl. Very pleased with that one. Another one that I liked a lot is from YSL, but this is very expensive. This one is one of their more shimmery blushes, and these are called Make Me Blush. This color is 44. It is a powder blush and it has a little bit of a sheen in it, but it's not like those Sephora ones. It's much less of a sheen, if that makes sense. It's a beautiful color. I thought this color was absolutely gorgeous, would go with just about anything. Packaging is beautiful on YSL products. I don't know if I'll go out and buy another one of these. I always buy one to at least see whether or not the hype is real and it's something that I need to be bringing to you. But even though I love it, I love the little glow that it gives, I don't know if I'll go out and I'll buy another one. It's in my nature not to spend the big bucks on that kind of a thing. About Face also came out with their liquid blushes that looks a lot like Huda Beauty. And whoops, Cheek Blush Rush. And this is in the color, I don't know what color this is. It'll go up on the screen. Okay, so beautiful product. Very, very pretty. Running out of places to put this stuff. Very, very pretty. I will say that a little bit of this one goes a long way. Let's just paint the palm. And it's very pretty. This color it was a little bit too warm for me, but when you're looking at the summer months, and sometimes we do wear peaches on our face when we're, going somewhere we want a natural look. Light peach is pretty on the face. This one will take a little while to set down, so you might have to powder it a little bit. About Face kind of reminds me of Pixi. They're like not that super expensive, like all high-end are, but they're not like super duper affordable either. So, kind of watch for your coupons. The last blush is from Morphe. It's the 3-pan blushes, and it's the Cheek Thrills, and this one is called Blind Date. This is like the Patrick Ta blushes where it has the cream and the powder. Also like the one size only has one cream. This one has 2 creams and 1 powder. So you get the cover that goes on there. I think that's great packaging because you're not going to ruin your other blushes with, powder blush or whatever. Gorgeous in the way that this performs. This is a matte blush up here. And then you have the next one, which is a highlighter blush. And then you have the powder one. This powder one is so silky and smooth. It almost feels like it could be a cream. And so there you go. There are all 3 of them. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. And I loved their color selection. They had one that was a darker color that I really struggled not to get. Something about these that I'm really, really enjoying. Let's go on to a bronzer. Rare Beauty. I love Rare Beauty that they come out with innovative things and then they keep it at a really great price point, but they're really good products. I feel like, About Face is just barely below the price point of where Rare Beauty is. Now, this is her new liquid contour bronzer, whichever one you want to call it. She does have this same delivery system that she does on her blush. This is a very, holy Moses, very pigmented contour. This one is in the color Gentle. Yeah, it's called Contour. I looked at all the other ones. This one, I believe, is the lightest one. I want to say it is, but this one gives you a definite cool tone. I love this tone because I have not been able to find her products that weren't too orange. She has very orange blushes. You have to be real careful. I've never found a lip liner from her that was cool toned. You have to be careful because most of these are geared towards people that are warm toned. It's just the nature of the cosmetics industry. But this is a good one. It's a really, really good one. So hopefully you can see it there. Spreads out like a dream. I used it in my hairline, across my jawline to, you know, kind of do a little bronzing effect there on my cheeks. Yeah, good product. Really like it. She did a good job on it. All right, this is a duo from Physicians Formula, the Butter Glow and Go. This has a bronzer on one side and it's very bronzy. It's a little bit more than I can handle as far as the orange color goes. But I did like the formula. It reminded me a lot of the stick, the Makeup by Mario sticks. And also, who has that stick besides them? Oh, Rare Beauty has their sticks that are like them. Yeah. So, and then it has the blush on the other side. Did like the blush, thought the blush was really pretty. So the formula on it is very creamy, little bit of a slip to it. Great formula, very pigmented. So it was very easy to work with. Right now, because my lips feel super dry, I'm going to go ahead and put this Fenty Beauty oil on my lips. And this is a hybrid gloss oil. I am not a big fan of oil lip products because I feel like they slip away so fast. And I don't really get to hype across the board of lip oils. For me, if it doesn't stay on your lips that long, you know, and you're reapplying, you're going to be spending more than you would if you spend it on a lip gloss that stays on for a long time. This one is called Miss Jellyfish. I did like this one very much. The color kind of just brightens up whatever you put on your lips if you're going to use a lip liner or whatever. So I felt like because this is a hybrid, I liked it a lot. I probably like the original formula a little bit better than this, but it's still really good. And then I bit the bullet and I tried the Dior lip maximizers. I like this one. I like this one a lot. I wish that it wasn't so expensive. I'd go get some more. But again, I buy one so I know whether or not there's something that I can say, yes, they're good, no, they're not. What I like about this one is it has just this little bit of a peachy pink sheen in there. And you can kind of see it in the tube, but it has that little tiny bit of a peachy pink sheen. There are other maximizers on the market that aren't going to cost you an arm and a leg. Is this good? Yes, it is really good. But that luxury price point is just too much. Speaking of luxury price point, I heard so many people talk about these YSL lip sheens or lipsticks. Anyway, I like these. They're hydrating. They're very shiny. They're a good formula. I just don't know if they're worth the big bucks. And that's all I got to say about that. So pretty on the colors, very pretty on the colors. But again, whether or not it's something that you want to go out and spend a lot of money on, I don't know. I got these in a set during the sale, so it was a little bit more budget friendly, if you can say that about a luxury lipstick. The next one is from Maybelline, the Lifter Stick, and I have mine in 30. I don't know what color that is, but I have mine in 30. This was supposed to be a multi-use stick, so you could use it as a bronzer, you could use it as a, I don't know, as a blush, as a, you know, if you wanted it, you know, if you were somebody that was deep like that, and you could use it as an actual foundation, concealer, whatever. I couldn't find any of these that weren't this orange color. And when I rub it in, it oxidizes. It's a nice formula. I mean, it feels really nice. And it isn't one that you get the balm on or you get the cream on and it just stays tacky and creamy. It's not like that. It dries down very nicely. But it just, I could not find a color that I could use and not look more Oompa Loompa orange than I want it to be. So even though I thought that the product in here was good, if they extend the range on their colors, then that's going to be my jam as far as that goes. Okay, Moira, another product from Moira. These are one of their single shadows. And what's so beautiful about these single shadows is that they're the toppers. And this one is called Infinity. It's one of their most popular ones. And what I'm gonna do, I think, I'm gonna try and get a little bit close here. I'm going to take that blush that I used and then I'm going to put Infinity on top of it. And it's just going to just brighten it up. Now, yes, that is a glitter color, but on top of your eyes, wow, it makes such a pretty color. I use this, like, do a swipe of a taupe or brown or purple or whatever, and then this on top. Very pretty, very, very pretty. Morphe sent me a bunch of their little pots that are their new single eyeshadows. Think MAC paint pots, Painterly, Ochre, those things that everybody uses. That's what this is like. This one reminds me of Ochre. Ochre still is a little bit more warm than this, but I've been using this for a couple of days now as my primer because it does set down so nice and it brightens up the eyes. They have several colors of these, a lot of colors of these. So very, very beautiful. I did love this one very much. I got sent this product as well, and I'm in love with it. This is a dual-sided pencil and gel from Pixi. It has the really cool little angle on the pencil itself. This goes on, glides on very, very easily and loses places. Glides on really easy, and it's really easy to build up. It's a great color. I think this is the medium one. Oh, it's deep brunette, believe that or not. It's a great color for me. It's very cool tone, and it works out just really well for me, and fills in all of the bald spots I have in my eyebrows. But the gel in here, even though it looks tinted in there, it's really not. It comes out fairly clear. So you're going to be able to laminate your brows. Everybody wants those brows to stay in place after they worked so hard to put that pen on there or the pencil on there, whatever you're doing. And I have a bunch of hair on this side, or brow hair on this side, and it points straight down. And this will keep it up. I mean, think NYX glue for the eyebrows. I can't remember that. I think it's brow glue. And also think about the one from Benefit, the one that they use. I mean, that they're on there, and that's how this is. I love that it's a dual product. Again, I'm all about the ease. Throw this in your purse. You're going to have something there. I think that's great. One of the lip products that I want to talk about is from L'Oreal. It is their new, I believe this was an oil as well. I better look. Yep. L'Oreal Plump Ambition Hyaluron Lip Oil. I like this one. I like that it's oil. I like that it stays around a little bit longer. However, I can't stand the tingle on this. It's just something about it. It has a pepperminty smell to it, a little minty smell to it, maybe menthol smell to it. But even though I liked it, it was the tingle for me. I just couldn't get past that. Yeah, so tell me what your thoughts are on this, because I know some of you bought this already. But for me, I couldn't get past that tingle. That's what their plumping is all about in any product that they do. But for me, this one was just kind of a no-go. Merit has some new lip liners out. They are extremely creamy, and people are like, why get a lip liner like that? And I get it, because some of these, you want a lip liner that's a little bit more creamy, or a little bit more thick, or a little bit more, stiff, I guess, for lack of a better word. These are so creamy that they act like a lipstick. I do have this one on today. They act like a lipstick, and not even a matte lipstick. They act like a satin cream lipstick. And I love these two colors I have. Both of them are extremely cool tone. I realize that this is not for everybody, so I'm not going to say run out and get these, because there's going to be people that go, that's not a lip liner, that's a lipstick. So, keep that in mind. Just an FYI on those, even though I did like them very much. And then NYX came out with this new brow product called Blade and Shade. And this one, again, is in ash brown, has a spoolie on one end, and then on the other end, it has a super duper itty bitty micro little triangle. This is great for those little hair strokes that you want to do on your eyebrows. You can do them, and it just, yeah, it's really nice. It's actually a good one. And I love how little itty bitty that is. And I love the shape of it. It's perfect. It lasts a long time. It covered up my grays. So I thought it was good. Also, Milani came out with their Stay Put Brow Mousse, and I think I have mine in medium. I'm not exactly sure. But what I liked about it was it does have a little bit of fibers in there. So if you've got really sparse brow hair, then you may really love this. And look at how itty bitty little teeny weeny that brush is. I really like that too, because I didn't get carried away. I could very easily get this into my brows, make my brows look more voluminous, and this did stay on all day. That was good as well. So if you're just looking for, maybe you have beautiful brows, bushy brows, whatever, but you need to tame them, you want a little bit of color, cover grays, whatever, this one was good for me as well. And then a highlight that just came out from NYX. These are the new Buttermelt, yes, Buttermelt highlighter. These are a powder highlighter. They've been around forever, and I want you to definitely know that that is a disco ball highlighting situation there. This is so very highlighting. It's pretty, really pretty. Maybe put it under your blush like I've shown in the past, and then you won't have so much glow on there, but it's a really nice color. It's called Light Champagne. I think this was the lightest color that they had. This one I got because Nikki LaRose said that she loved that and she thought it was such a good one, and I got it on her recommendation. It is a stick highlighter from House Labs, and it is called Bio Radiant Glassy Highlighter Balm, and it does make your skin look like glass. Very beautiful, but this does not dry down at all. So remember that when you're using it. You're going to put it on, and I was tempted to get other colors, but I thought, you know, I have other balm-like highlighters like that. You can use a cream blush that doesn't dry down for the same exact thing. I think I have a Makeup by Mario product that's almost exactly like this. This is just a very tacky balm with a tiny, tiny bit of colorization in there. For me, because I wear my hair like this over my cheeks a little bit, my hair was always getting into it and was making my hair a little bit dirty. I like it. I think it's a cool product, but at the same time, I don't think it's like, you know, new, innovative, you know, that something that she came out with. I'm going to suggest to you two fragrances. The first, and both of these I saw on Allie Glein's channel. The first one, and they both actually smell pretty darn close to the same. The first one is called Love Shack Fancy Love on the Beach. I love a good summertime smell. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. So it's your basic fruity, light, vanilla, beachy smell. Yeah, really, really good. And the other one is from Ellis Brooklyn, Guava Granita. Same thing. Oh, this one is more citrus, or not citrusy, but fruity. Oh, so good. Coconut fruity, that's this one. Vanilla fruity, that's this one. So yeah, I liked both of those. I was glad that she recommended them. I probably for sure am going to be buying the bigger one in the Guava Granita from Ellis Brooklyn. And then lastly, we're going to rapid fire through all of these mascaras that I got. I'm going to tell you the ones that did not make the cut for me. The MAC Magic Extensions. This one went on really beautifully, has a natural bristle brush or just a regular brush, kind of unassuming, went on great, built up my lashes, but flaked halfway through the day. I was very disappointed in that. Just, yeah, can't do the flakes. And then also the Benefit Bad Gal Bounce. This one, same thing. It was okay. The brush is wonky on this. The brush is really weird. I think they're trying to get everything at once. Like it has a natural bristle side, and then it has a silicone side, and then it has a nothing side. I think they were trying to hit all the bases with it, which in theory is okay. But when you pull that out and then you have to work with it, sometimes it gets a little bit messy and a little bit, you know, crazy. This one built up as well. Did really good, but at hour like 8, 9, 10, again, flaked right off. And then this one I'm really not happy with, and I'll tell you why. This one was all over TikTok, and everybody was like, oh my gosh, this is the best mascara. This is the best one Maybelline's ever come out with. No, it's not. This is the Colossal Bubble Colossal, whichever you want to call it. It is a silicone bristle brush. This is not my favorite. My favorite of Maybelline's is their Sky High. I just feel like you can't beat that one. This one, it clumped a little bit, and it did flake a little bit through the day. So this one wasn't my favorite. All of these in the beginning, when I first put them on, they looked very pretty. But partway through the day, as you're needing something with that longevity, it falls through and it's not as good, then, you know, what are you buying it for? This one I bought on the recommendation of somebody, another influencer as well. Essence Lash Without Limits Extreme Lengthening Volume Mascara. It's an extreme lengthening mascara, but it's not volumizing. As a matter of fact, I felt like it kind of clumped my lashes together, so I had a little bit of work to do in there to really separate my lashes, but boy, is it lengthening. So if you wanted to use it in conjunction with another one, go for it. It works really good. And this one is very long lasting. No smudging, no flaking, held my curl up. This had everything except for the volumizing that it claims it has. I do have that mascara on this eye right here. Like I said, kind of worked with it a little bit to get it to, you know, separate the lashes, but other than that, it was good. Elf just came out with a new one, and this is called Incredicurl. Do I feel like this curled? No. But do I feel like it held a curl? Yes. And it's on this eye right here. And it is a curved wand, and it's a natural brush. I do feel like it doesn't pull enough product off as the brush comes out. So I was doing the swipey thing that you guys know I have a little bit of a fetish with. I don't want to sit here and swipe with my mascara all day long, but it was $8. So, you know, it is what it is. And yes, I do feel like this gave great length. It held my curl. It gave good volume, no flaking, no smudging. I thought this was really a good one for a new release for Elf. Elf's always coming out with new mascaras. Some of them are good for me, some of them are not. In other videos, you have heard of me talk about the Revlon Extension Air. I love this mascara. For me, this is the Supremo mascara for volume. Natural bristles, which gives the volume really good. This one does not flake, does not smudge, holds the curl up. For me, this is probably, if I was going to run to the drugstore tomorrow and buy a new one, this is probably the one I'd buy. Really good on that one. Really great black as well. I did get sent this Giorgio Armani one. And yes, I know, incredibly high priced. And yes, it was sent to me, but they sent me their other one too. And it's not in here. But this one is. I like this one so much. You know what it reminds me of is the Sky High from Maybelline. But you get such good volume and good length out of this one, and it does hold the curl really well. It's a luxury brand. It's expensive, but is it worth it? I guess that depends on what you think would be worth it. For me, I don't know if I'd go out and spend the big bucks on it or not. I loved it. I mean, truly, I thought it was just a high performer. No flaking, no smudging, held the curl, great volume, all the things. But at the same time, you know, if this is so good as well, would I go out and grab one? I don't know. I should do a splurge or not type video, because I don't think I would splurge on this one. I would just save my money anytime with a mascara. Mascaras at the drugstore are supreme as far as I'm concerned, so I do like them. So guess what? That was it. I did them all. Ha! I did the other video before this one, so I am just about hoarse because we've been talking about 63 products, 62 products. I hope that you loved seeing all of these. Have you tried any of these products? Are these ones that you hated or loved, or you've bought them or you were thinking about? Let me know down in the comment section. I love to get a dialogue going with you guys. Hope everybody is doing well. Let's put up a video right here, and it will be that video that was part 1 of this video so that you can see 60 products. Might be overkill, but this is what I do for a living, and I love bringing you the best of the best and my honest opinions on all of these. Hope you guys are doing really good. Love you. Take care of yourselves. See you in my next video. Bye, friends.